Wow, nice pork chops. Let's take a closer look. $4.69 a pound. You see the fat, silver skin on there. Wow, and there you even get the bones for $3.79 a pound. Okay, the pork loin, center cut pork loin. This is only like $2 a pound. You save a ton of money when you cut your own, and you can also remove more fat and more silver skin than what the butcher is going to do. The main thing is though that you're saving a bunch of money. And when I do butchering, I like to wear these gloves, little latex gloves. Kind of saves your fingers, a little more sanitary and less germs as well. If you're worried about cutting yourself on the knife, I suggest you get one of these butcher gloves. This is braided stainless steel. You can pick up the knife and you can try to cut yourself, but it just doesn't work. So this is very safe. You have this on the opposite hand of what you're working with. I'm going to just use the latex gloves though. Here we go. The first thing you got to do is carefully open up the package, and we always have juice in here, natural juice. So you want to get a clean towel and set your meat on the towel. You don't want all that juice all over your nice cutting board, as well as it gets slippery and a little messy if you have all the juice. That's the first thing we do. Try this guy off here. It's a very nice pork loin. I like it. Not too much fat, not too much silver skin. Okay. Now, to get started, I'm going to work on the top part first. I like to remove most of the fat and silver skin, and start right on the end here. You want to poke your knife underneath and slice like this, and then go back the other way. So you're holding on to silver skin and fat. You can see I'm getting a nice slice of silver skin and fat off of there. Goes in the scrap pile. And continue all the way around. This only takes a few minutes. You get a little bit faster with experience, and a butcher can do this with their eyes closed. Okay, and you continue all the way around. Sometimes you'll find it necessary to turn the piece of meat you're working with, get a different angle. And the main thing here is not to waste too much. I just take off a little bit. The silver skin, by the way, is very hard to chew. Doesn't taste good, so you might as well take it off before you serve it to your family or your customers. Okay, most of this is looking good. Get a little bit more right along here. I'm going to leave just a little bit of this fat on here, not too much, and then we're going to cut these into center cut boneless pork chops. Okay, as you know, there's two ends on a pork loin. This is a little bit tougher right in here for a few inches. This is a little bit tougher for a few inches. These will be saved for like a roast. This is your center cut right here. Yeah, right there. Okay, we're going to save a chunk of this about right here. It's going to be a roast. Often when I have a roast or put a roast aside, I'm going to freeze this roast. I save a little of the fat that I trim off. This goes on top during the roasting process. These will be my pork chops right in here. I'm going to take a little bit off of this end as well. It's a little bit tougher. It's got more silver skin running through it. I'm going to use it for a different preparation. Probably roast it together with the other one. So right here, like this. Okay? We'll put that aside. These are going to be the center cut pork chops. I'm going to switch to the larger knife. And these pork chops will be approximately 8 ounces. Just a nice slice like this. With the right tools, this really doesn't take very much time or effort to cut the pork chops. And cut them nice. These are all between 6 and 8 ounces. And for sandwiches, you can go one step further and you can butterfly these pork chops. Of course, you can marinate them, you can tenderize them, and we've got a homemade barbecue sauce today. I want to show you how to butterfly the pork chops very quickly. Simply take one like this, hold your hand flat, and run your knife back and forth about 2/3 of the way through, just like this. That's a butterflied pork chop, and it's perfect for sandwiches. You can smack it a little with your hand. I'm going to put some seasoning on this and put it on the grill, and this is going to get slow cooked, of course. So I hope you enjoyed the presentation. How to cut up a pork loin. This took about maybe less than 5 minutes, and you save a lot of money. Again, visit the website chefdepot.com. It's the sponsor, and you can pick up these Haiku Damascus beautiful knives. Check out the knife selection, sharpeners, cutting boards, anything else you might need for your kitchen.